Well, hello guys, this is Mr. Magnetoscope, and in this video I'm not going to do a VCR review. I'm going to show you a DVD recorder, so LG, and the model number is LRA-850. It's written here, and I recently bought this one from someone on Facebook Marketplace. So for those who don't know, it's a classifieds website, just like Kijiji and Craigslist, and it works with Facebook. And these days it's actually like becoming even more popular than Kijiji. I got this unit because I wanted to have a DVD recorder where all the functions that I want to use are accessible. So I made sure of that before I bought the DVD recorder. So before I bought it, I made sure that it was compatible with DVD plus RW. It usually says it on the front, and it does say it here. So DVD plus RW are the discs that I'm mostly going to use to record my stuff. So these DVDs right here, because they are very convenient, they are rewritable, so you can record them, then erase the content and re-record them. So very convenient. If I want to transfer like VHS tapes to a computer, I can use the DVD. And so this is what I'm going to use this DVD recorder for. So like if I want to transfer tapes to DVDs or to the computer, this is going to work very well and have a better quality than most USB like AV to USB adapters, converters. So it's better to use a DVD recorder. They mostly have better quality, and they also preserve the smoothness of motions from the analog video. And so when I bought it, I made sure it had the original remote, and I do have it here, and it has all the functions I need. Now with this LG and the original remote, so it has all the functions, and I can format the DVD plus RW, and so I can re-record on it. So here there is the Sony DVD recorder that I bought earlier this year, so this winter, and with this one I was unable to format the DVDs because the remote that I got with it, I don't know if it was the original remote or if it was one that has been like interchanged at some point, but the remote lacked some functions, so I was unable to format the DVD. So the only way I could record the DVD is by inserting a blank DVD, never used one, in it, and it will automatically format it. And then I will press eject, and it will format, it will finalize the DVD. But I was unable to delete the content of a DVD plus RW, and with this one I can do it. So that is great. This LG is a more basic unit than the Sony, but it does all that I wanted to do. So the front of the unit is very basic. There's only 4 buttons. There's only the power button here. There is eject, play, and record, and that's all there is. So you need the remote for doing basically everything. So it's basically useless, this unit, without the remote. So it's very important to have it, unlike VCRs. So on VCRs, you most of the time have all the functions on the front. So if you just want to play tapes, well, you don't need the remote if you have a VCR like this one. But on this one, it is impossible to record DVDs correctly if you don't have the remote. You can press record, and you can even stop the recording without the remote. There is no stop button, and even if you press the eject button when it's recording, it will not stop it. I don't know if you press the power button, I haven't tried, but I don't know if it will stop the recording. So this DVD recorder is from the year 2007, it says it on the back, and here on the front you have AV inputs, so you can plug your video game console, which is something that I'm going to do. I can plug my Nintendo Wii and record my gameplay just like I do with VHS. So if I want to show some gameplay video and like put it on YouTube, I can do this, and I will have a great picture quality. And on the back side you have the sticker here with the information, the model number written here, and here the manufacturing date, 2007, so 13-year-old to this day. And here inputs and outputs, so a TV tuner, so you can record TV just like you would with a VCR. And output, you have a component, you have a regular RCA, and input you have just normal AV, and that's it. So there is no S-video on it, so there is no HDMI output on this one either, even though in 2007 most appliances like this were starting to have HDMI outputs. This one doesn't, so it's pretty basic. And no S-video, which is quite surprising for a DVD recorder. Usually you have a S-video out and in, but on this one you don't. So that's pretty much it for the overview of this unit. So I will show you the Sony, which is stored here. In comparison, it has more features, so you can see it has way more buttons. You have power, eject, play, stop, record, rec stop, and I don't know why it has a rec stop button separate from the stop. Don't know what is the point of this, but at least if you just want to use a DVD -R, you take a blank one, insert it, press record, stop, and then you eject, and I think it will finalize it. And here you have inputs, and you have S-video, and there are also inputs on the back. You have all these buttons, so channel, you have input select, so you can select these without the remote. Rec mode, so to change the, I was going to say the tape speed, but the DVD record the quality. So you have a bunch of them, I'll show you on this one, but there is like more than 3 like VHS. You have DV in, so a FireWire cable. This is not something that was very commonly used, I think. I don't have one, but you could plug a MiniDV camcorder to it and directly transfer the digital video to a DVD without using like the composite or S-video. So you will preserve all the quality. And the DVD HDD, this one has a built-in hard drive in it, so a hard drive disk. And I think the hard drive that's built-in is like 150 gigabytes, which is quite a lot, and especially for the year 2006 this one is. So this one does not have a hard drive, and so now what I'm going to do is record video with my MiniDV camcorder, and then I will plug it to the inputs here and record it to a DVD plus RW, and then I will transfer the DVD to the computer and put it in this video for YouTube. And so the quality will probably not be as good as if I would use the DV here to transfer directly the digital video, or even if I use the S-video here, because this one does not have S-video. But the quality should look pretty good, and you will have if you enable on YouTube the 1080p 60 mode, you will be able to see the smoothness of the video. Alright guys, so right now I'm recording with the MiniDV camcorder, the Panasonic model number AG-EZ20. Don't know if I can show it to you here in the mirror. It's gonna be hard to focus on it. There you can see it. So a very nice camcorder with a big screen. It was given to me by my friend Zach a little over a year ago. And here's the charger. and the TV dock, so docking station. You just insert it below the camcorder, and you can plug it to a TV. So this is where the outputs are located. And here's the LG DVD recorder. Alright, so I turned it on, and I'm going to insert the DVD plus RW disc here, and it had already been something recorded on it, and it's been formatted. And on DVD plus RW, if you format it, so you delete all the content and to re-record on it, it will still you will still be able to see the places where it's been recorded. So as you can see, the color difference. So it's reading it. And now it's ready to record. So right now this is in French, but I will show you the recording settings. So these are all the different speeds. So you have XP, SP, LP, EP, and MLP. So I always leave it on the highest setting. And this to format the disc, so so that it's ready to record. Now it's already been done. You can put a name, and this is basically the settings that you have in the menu of this. And now I think I should show you the inside of the unit, even though it's there's nothing special in there. So this is what it looks like inside a DVD recorder. So you have a separate board for the power supply here, and here you have the main circuit board, the TV tuner, and here the disc mechanism, which in all DVD recorders that I've seen, it is shielded in a metal box like this, and most DVD player only don't have this, so you can see the entire disc spinning. And on this one you can see a little bit the disc in it, because there are like venting holes in it. So there is no hard drive in it, and the Sony there was one, you could see it inside. So I suggest you to see the video that I've done with the Sony DVD recorder. And strangely enough, this DVD recorder does not have a fan. So usually you have one. Well, pretty often you have a fan in this kind of machines. Well, I had a Pioneer VCR DVD recorder combo, and it did have a fan at the back. Alright, so right now I just put the camera on the camera mode. So just after transferring what you just saw from the tape. So I think you just you were able to hear the tape mechanism when it ejected the cassette. So I think some cameras, some tape cameras mute the sound while the loading mechanism runs, so that you don't hear it. Alright, so that's pretty much all that I had to show with this DVD recorder, so it's pretty much the end of the video. So I will see you in another video. So I don't know if it will be a VCR or another thing, but now I will press stop here on the DVD recorder.